What's going on, guys? It's Tony with Urban Girl Scout Media, living the dream as always, and coming to you today here at the end of November to, first off, turn that music down a bit. But second off, we're going to talk about the state of Historic here at the end of November. Interesting place now that we've had a couple of weeks with Kaladesh remastered out. We can see using MTG Goldfish's historic metagame where we're at. Bug is still really being played the most. Your growth spiral, Euros. That fucking deck drives me insane. I mean, it just drives me absolutely insane. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Not unbeatable, but it's a pain in the ass. Coming in a strong number 2 is Goblins, and your boys played a bunch of them. Something I'm going to work on here in December is going to be trying to remove such an emphasis on Muxus, Goblin Grandy from the deck itself. I don't think that the deck solely relies on that card. It's super helpful, but I'm going to try and push that deck with only maybe 1 or 2 copies of that in there. Up next is Jund Sacrifice, and this is probably my least favorite deck in the format. That seems to be kind of at the top of the spectrum. There's a lot of clicks through it, a lot of triggers, abilities, interactions, and things you have to do just absolutely correct. If you don't have a great connection to Arena, that could cause you some issues, and I don't have time for that. I'm not going to lie. I just don't have time for that. I also find the deck pretty boring in terms of one-on-one, you're just doing the same repetitive Cat's Oven, and it just sucks. And then the other deck that it's kind of a variation of Bug, but it adds in a little bit of that white, which I'm gonna pull up the list here because I don't exactly know what is white in this deck. I don't see anything white, so that's a goddamn lie. So we'll just pretend that didn't happen, but. Gruul aggro, Azorius aggro, basically Boggles is making a huge push in Historic as well. So I expect for December with until Kaldheim comes out, I don't believe there's anything else that's going to be released over the month. 5-color Golos is a very fun looking deck. There's a few decks that have Loris of the Dream Dead kind of popping up. So, December feels like a month where it's going to be good to maybe experiment a little bit, try some of these other fringe decks. I don't see anything that's going to really shake the meta up outside of like a ban or unexpected release that maybe I'm just not discussing here. So yeah, I guess that's all I really had there. Just wanted to talk about the state of Historic and kind of give myself a little advertisement that here in December, like I said, one of the things I'm going to really try and push is Goblins with a little bit less of an emphasis on Muxus. Also, something I'm seeing on here that is a little disappointing is I don't see Mono Black aggro in the top 12 decks of the meta according to MTG Goldfish. So, if you were looking for that deck, which I guess technically now I can say is not a top-tier deck, or a tier 1 deck in the format according to what's been played in the meta. If you want to see that deck played, you know where to find me here at Urban Girl Scout Media, and that's where a lot of my recorded matches are, is either Goblins or that. So, thank you guys so much. Like I said, make sure you stick around this month. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on for Historic for what I'm going to try and do, and I hope to maybe play against a few of you guys. Thanks.